All right, recently I've been using Overleaf with students to write papers, and there's an interesting feature in it. This is the chapter I was working on the other day, and you can see there's some LaTeX source on the left, and it does some compiling over here. And in theory, I can double click over here, and it will open or like navigate over to the source over here. But like if I click on dataset, it still goes to the beginning of the line. And like here, if I click on found, it goes to the beginning of the paragraph. And that's not super convenient because found is somewhere towards the end and I have to find it. So if I wanted to fix a typo here or find a particular word to add a citation, I can't just click on a place here and then enter it over here. So it's still pretty good. It gets you in the vicinity of where you want, but it doesn't get you where you want. Now, this bothered me because in Emacs, I know that this is possible. And so I thought it'd be fun to show what kind of behavior I would expect having come from Emacs. And it's not actually hard to get this into Emacs. Over here, I can just go to GitHub and sync it to a GitHub repository, and then I can clone it locally and work on it. So let me show you what happens in Emacs. This is the same text file in Emacs, and it's it looks different because Emacs does a different fontification and other kinds of things. But from here, I can compile this, and I can see it like this, and you can see the same kind of thing that we have before. You have the source here, and you have this here, and now I should be able to click on this. And you can see that we jump to a place that sometimes is nearby. It turns out it's kind of tricky with these citations and other things in here. So sometimes it works a little bit better than others. So here I can get exactly on the word. Here I can get close to the word and so forth. And depending on where we choose, here I'll click on dataset. And you see we get right on the same place up here that it's jumping to. Now something that isn't as easy to do or maybe not even possible in Overleaf, let's say I'm over here and I want to know where is this place in the PDF. There's a forward search focus command, and this will jump directly to the part in the PDF where it is. So if I wanted to see how something looked, let's say I want to know what is this thing. I can search forward and find it and see where it is in this PDF. So that's kind of helpful. Here I don't really get to see images. Let's find one. Figure. So let's say I wanted to see this figure, then I would just forward search to find it in here, and that would tell me, I guess it's close to this one. Maybe we should try that in the caption. Then it gets me right to the caption, and I can scroll back up and see what the video is. So it's clearly not perfect in Emacs either. It's tricky because this whole string gets turned into a bracket, like right here, 47. And so it's hard to say if I'm like right here, how do I get exactly back to this place? But it works really well. It goes backwards and forwards, and that's the kind of behavior I would expect in something like Overleaf that has a whole team of people working in a browser to make that possible. So that's all. I thought it'd be interesting to see what's possible. This has been a feature for quite a long time. It works using synctech. So when you run PDF LaTeX, you add --synctech equals 1, and then it does some magic that allows this to happen, all within Emacs. You can also make it work with some PDF readers like Skim and some other things, but in general, this is the way I think it ought to work. And that's the origin of the rant and the tweet that inspired this video. That's all. Hope it helps.